The Master's Circle supports the ANA's Alliance for Family Entertainment and its See Her campaign.
They're on a mission to lead a movement to accurately portray all women and girls in media so that by 2020 they see themselves reflected as they truly are.
How we conduct business is as important as the business we conduct.
The lessons are timeless. Listen to the voice of your consumer to maintain relevance. Be willing to take risks in service of the consumer. And most importantly, stay true to your noble purpose.
Please join me in welcoming the CEO of the Female Quotient and creator of the Girls Lounge, Shelley Zallis.
Businesses don't make things happen, people do. We each have responsibility, we each have accountability to form relationships and to activate change.
I've had marketers say to me, well, we're kind of doing this in our company. Well, if that's true, and if we're so enlightened, I don't understand why we're in the position that we are in today.
Only 3% of the advertising that we analyzed had a woman in a leadership position.
I think we as marketers get to choose. We get to choose where we put our advertising content, and if we're putting it in places that are unwelcoming to our audience, it's not going to be effective as well.
The public knows that our footprint, they understand that marketers are paying for this whole ecosystem. This has been a year when the marketing content supply chain has been exposed as being kind of broken.
If you want to portray women, try to do that in a more progressive way. Try to do that in a way that is, creating a much bigger universe and a more aspirational universe for her.
That's great that you're posting on social media about an injustice, but you are in a position right now to move dollars, to do better in the content that you're producing, because the public out there thinks we're the problem, that we're the ones that are perpetuating this, that we're the ones that are putting our daughters in this narrow box. And so maybe stop posting about all the other injustices in the world and get busy in your job and start changing this so that 2020 is different from the way it is today.
I want to inspire and live in a world, run a company, be part of a family where that's everybody's truth.
A lot of our companies in our mission and purpose statements have something about making society better. I think this is one way that marketers can do that, in a very powerful way that we can do that.
You measure what you treasure. If you really treasure this, if you really believe this is an important movement, you have to start measuring it. You need to start really seeing the progress that you're doing.
It's not just for our daughters and our sisters and our mothers, but for our sons and our brothers. I mean, this impacts all of us. How we portray people is how this next generation, perceives the world to be. I mean, because media is such a powerful tool. What you see is what you be. And that's why we say see her, because we want, people to aspire to that. But as Alini said, it's how do we see people?